Every year, millions of us vow to change, write a book, get in shape, or finally learn that language we've always dreamed of speaking. We set ambitious goals, fueled by hope and the promise of a fresh start. We imagine a new version of ourselves, someone who wakes up early to exercise, who studies diligently, who sticks to every plan. We start strong, energized by motivation and shiny new gear, convinced that this time will be different from all the times before. But after a few days, that initial spark fades. The gym feels far away, the blank journal page seems daunting, and the language app becomes just another task on our list. We miss a day, then another, and soon we're back where we started. Frustrated, disappointed, and wondering what went wrong. We blame our willpower, thinking maybe we just aren't cut out for change, or that we lack the discipline others seem to have. But the real problem isn't our desire to improve. It's the way we approach change itself. We fall into the all-or-nothing trap, believing that real progress requires massive effort and instant results from day one. This mindset puts too much pressure on motivation, which is always fleeting and unreliable. Real change doesn't come from one heroic effort or a single burst of inspiration. It's the result of small, consistent actions repeated over time. We overestimate the power of big moments and underestimate the quiet strength of daily choices and tiny wins. Habits, not fleeting motivation, are what truly carry us forward and help us become who we want to be. To succeed, we need a system that works with our nature, not against it. A system that makes change feel possible even on our toughest days. When you set a big goal, you're asking your brain to do something unfamiliar and hard. Your brain loves routine. It's efficient and saves energy. That's why brushing your teeth is easy, but starting a new habit feels like a battle. Big goals trigger resistance. Your brain sees them as a threat to comfort and energy. The bigger the goal, the more overwhelming it feels, leading to analysis paralysis. You focus on the entire mountain, not the first step, and end up doing nothing. Our brains aren't built for sudden overhauls, they adapt best to gradual change. To succeed, we need to make new habits so small and easy that our brain can't resist. Work with your brain, not against it. Start tiny. So tiny it feels almost silly to skip. Enter the 2-minute rule. Any new habit should take less than 2 minutes to start. The goal isn't to finish a marathon, but to master the art of showing up. Want to read more? Read one page? Want to run? Just put on your shoes. The smaller the habit, the less resistance you'll face. Anyone can do something for 2 minutes. It's about building the routine, not the result. Once starting is automatic, you can expand naturally. The 2-minute rule is about casting votes for the person you want to become. Identity is built one tiny action at a time. The 2-minute rule works because it taps into your brain's reward system. Completing a tiny task releases dopamine, making you feel good and reinforcing the behavior. Each repetition strengthens the neural pathway, making the habit more automatic. Think of it as wearing a path in tall grass. Each pass makes it easier to walk. These gateway behaviors lead to bigger changes. Putting on your running shoes can lead to a workout. Opening your book can lead to reading more. Small starts create momentum and make the behavior feel safe to your brain. Large tasks trigger stress, but 2-minute actions fly under the radar. You're tricking your brain into change by making it too easy to resist. Over time, these small actions add up to real transformation. Consistency, not intensity, rewires your brain. Take Mitch, for example, a regular guy who struggled for years to get fit, no matter how hard he tried or how many times he started over. Every January he'd make a big commitment to intense workouts, pushing himself to the limit, only to quit after a few weeks when motivation faded and life got in the way. Frustrated and tired of failing, he decided to try something completely different. He would go to the gym and do just one push-up, nothing more. It sounded almost silly, even to him, but he made a promise to stick with it no matter what. Some days he really did just one push-up and left the gym right after, but he always kept his word to himself and showed up. On other days, when he felt a little more energy, he'd do 5 push-ups, a few sit-ups, or maybe even walk on the treadmill for a bit longer. He never forced himself to do more than he wanted. The only rule was to show up, no matter how he felt. Months later, something amazing happened. Mitch was working out regularly, not because of sheer willpower, but because he had mastered the art of simply showing up. His identity shifted over time. He became the guy who never missed a gym day, even if it was just for a single push-up. That tiny habit, as simple as it seemed, became the gateway to real, lasting change in his life. It wasn't the push-up itself that mattered most, but the consistency and the act of showing up day after day. Small actions repeated over time transformed not just his body, but his confidence and outlook on life. That's the true power of starting small. One tiny step can lead to a lifetime of change. Ready to try it yourself? Building a new habit can feel overwhelming, but breaking it down into tiny steps makes it much more manageable. Let's walk through the process together, so you can see just how simple it can be to start. Here's how to build your own 2-minute habit step by step. You don't need willpower or motivation, just a clear plan and a willingness to start small. First, pick a specific habit you want to build. Make it concrete, not vague. Instead of get healthier, try walk for 2 minutes, or drink a glass of water after breakfast. Next, scale it down. What's the 2-minute version? Read 1 page, write 1 sentence, put 1 dish away. The goal is to make it so quick and easy, you can do it even on your busiest days. Make it so easy, you can't say no. If it feels almost laughably simple, you're on the right track. The easier it is, the more likely you'll stick with it. Now, anchor your new habit to something you already do. This is called habit stacking. Linking your new action to an existing routine helps you remember and makes it automatic over time. For example, after I pour my coffee, I'll meditate for 1 minute. Pairing your new habit with a daily ritual makes it easier to remember. Or, after I take off my shoes, I'll change into workout clothes. Find a trigger that fits naturally into your day. Focus only on the first 2 minutes. Anything extra is a bonus. You're not aiming for perfection, just for showing up and getting started. Celebrate each time you show up, no matter how small the action. Give yourself a smile, a high five, or a mental well done. These little celebrations matter. This builds self-trust and reinforces the habit. Over time, you'll start to see yourself as someone who follows through. Master the first 2 minutes and you'll build a foundation for bigger change. Small wins add up, and soon you'll be ready for more. Consistency is your real victory. Stick with it and watch your small actions grow into lasting habits that truly make a difference. We think achieving goals is about results, but real change is about identity. The goal isn't to read a book, it's to become a reader. The goal isn't to run a marathon, it's to become a runner. Every small action is a vote for the person you want to be. Over time, these votes add up and reshape your self-image. The 2-minute rule is a tool for identity transformation. Even on tough days, you can find 2 minutes to show up. Forget the outcome for now, focus on casting the next vote. Your results, self-esteem, and self-image all follow your habits. Change your system of small actions, and your identity will follow. You don't just build habits, you become them. Who you are is shaped by what you consistently do. Picture your big goal as a giant wall, intimidating and impossible to scale. Most people stare at the wall and freeze, never taking the first step. But look closer. There's a tiny doorway at the base. That's your 2-minute habit, the small, accessible way through. Your only job is to walk through that doorway each day. Don't worry about the whole wall, just show up and step through. This shift, from performance to presence, changes everything. Make starting so easy you can't help but do it. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum carries you forward. Some days you'll do more, some days less, but you'll always show up. The pressure is gone, resistance fades. The finish line gets closer, not by staring at it, but by taking small, steady steps. Show up and let progress take care of itself. We've explored why big goals fail and how small habits succeed. The 2-minute rule is your gateway to real change, but only if you act. Knowledge is potential, action is power. So here's your invitation. Start now. Pick one small thing you want to improve. Define your 2-minute version. Make it laughably easy. Write it down. After current habit, I will 2-minute habit. Put this reminder where you'll see it daily. Today your only job is to do it once. Don't worry about tomorrow, just show up today. Celebrate your small victory. You don't need more motivation or time, just a smaller start. Begin now. Your new life is waiting on the other side of 2 minutes.